What's up guys, ClawBoss here, and today is a different type of video. If you saw yesterday's video, you know that I was very upset. I thought my YouTube channel was over. My MacBook Pro I purchased 1.5 years ago failed me. The computer would not turn on fully, the display was off, but the trackpad still worked. I ended up taking the computer to the Apple Store. The genius at the Genius Bar barely checked my MacBook and assured me, because he couldn't turn it on after trying for only 5 seconds, that it needed to be shipped out and repaired by Apple. That would end up costing me around $500 flat rate for hardware issues within the computer. I immediately was stunned that a computer barely 1.5 years old could fail without being dropped, water damaged, or otherwise mishandled. I only use my MacBook for editing YouTube videos, nothing else. I decided to take my computer and try and play with it to turn it on my own. Within 2 minutes of leaving the Apple Store, it booted right up. I immediately brought it back to the genius at the Genius Bar in the Apple Store and showed him what had happened. He agreed to do a factory reset of my MacBook, but there was no guarantee that this would fix the issue. Halfway through the reset, the computer crashed again, and this time it would not turn back on. I ended up leaving the Apple Store and I was extremely upset. My MacBook is basically my entire life. It's my YouTube career and it's the most important thing I use when I'm creating content for this channel. I went live on YouTube and I was an emotional mess. I was very upset. I was very angry. A lot of people thought it was an April Fool's joke. It was not. I couldn't process that my MacBook was gone. I used $1,200 of my money that I sold from my truck back in 2017 that I had owned since I was 18 years old. My grandmother had bought me this truck and I love this truck. But in order to buy the MacBook, I decided to sell the truck, take the money from the truck, and put it towards the MacBook. I wanted to extend the quality of my YouTube content, but now I had to start over. It wasn't a very fun experience. I felt as though the Apple Store didn't care. I felt like there was more to be done, but as I sat at the Genius Bar and listened to the techs tell people about their problems with their devices, I had a feeling the Apple Store Genius Bar wasn't there for our convenience, but was there for them to make money and profit on the uneducated people that know nothing about these devices. Every Apple genius behind the Genius Bar makes a commission for every product they sell or every repair they sell. So of course, they would try and sell me something and claim that it wasn't fixable. I did some digging on the internet. I tried everything to get my MacBook up and running, but to no avail. I gave up. I left my MacBook at Joey, aka Arcade Boss's house, because I didn't even want to see it. I didn't even want it at my house. I didn't even want to touch it. It was the end. This was it. It was done. So I made a video the next day explaining how my channel would be forced to change. Joey had offered to edit my videos for me on his MacBook, but I decided not to do that because I didn't want to put a burden on him. Driving my school bus, all I could think about was the computer and what I could do. I thought there was nothing I could do. I felt helpless. Sitting at the school waiting for the kids to come out, I sat on my phone and did more digging, and I actually found out that a lot of people experience the exact same problem. Apple basically didn't want to deal with the problem and told each of them the same thing, $500 to ship it out and to fix it. But there's one solution that this forum confirmed fixes the issue. You hit FN, Control, Command, and the power button at the same time. Hold for about 10 seconds and release. I called Joey and he gave it a shot. Life. Immediately, the MacBook booted up, finished installing iOS, which had been removed previously by the Mac Store, and it worked perfectly. It restarted, turned on and off, and it responded 100%. My MacBook, which Apple wanted $500 to fix, they couldn't do this? They didn't know this code of keys that you press to fix the MacBook? Are you serious? Nope, because the Apple Store is a 100% scam. People need their phones, they need their MacBooks, and when they hear that there's something major wrong with it and they don't know anything else, they automatically pay the money that is needed to repair this, even though it is a repairable issue that you can probably do on your own or even cheaper. They could have helped me out, but instead they tried to take advantage of me at my lowest point, knowing I was upset. It's sad how companies do this to make profit. I could have actually lost subscribers because of this entire situation, because I thought my way of income and my way of creating content and my creativity was being compromised due to a company that honestly doesn't really care about their customers. So in the future, I hope this video gives you some knowledge that you need to go out and do some research about your product. If your Apple product fails, do some research. If you have an issue, don't assume the Apple Store is always right just because the geniuses claim they are. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, do me a favor and like the like button. Smash that like button. Shout out to everybody that supported me and prayed for me on my social media, my Instagram, my YouTube channel, and my Twitter. Especially shout out, guys, to our K-Boss. He is the real MVP of this situation. Without him, I would not have been able to get my MacBook back up and running. I know this video is a little bit different than my normal videos. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Click the subscribe button down below, guys. Check out my merch, teespring.com/store/ClawBoss. And I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Peace, guys.